Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Los Angeles Rams and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up, Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, zebra! Get a 20! 32! Hey, 70! Zebra!
We fake the handoff now, Stafford. They're taking a shot on this first play. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
First carry now for Kyron Williams. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Hassan Reddick cleaning up that play. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
32!
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking quickly here.
Matthew Stafford sacked. A loss of 9 yards.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side.
Wait, double right! Hey, fly low! Real right, 22! Look at him!
They're going to go for it. Stafford. And finds Adams downfield. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action now for Stafford. Connects with Adams again. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Set! 180!
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Stafford now off the play fake. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked. Yep, marked shy of that 1st down at the 30. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Running for the marker with Williams. And his gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter. So that connection for a 1st will bring us to the end of the 1st. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score.
Lady! Alert!
from the red zone on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Monday.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
They've got 3 tight ends on this first and goal, thinking run or play action. Going power with a big tight end. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Easy, alert!
At the 1-yard
59! 40 got! 40, 0! Lookity hot!
It's Allen again. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Rams get the game's first points here in the second. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Two-point try coming up. Stafford getting the offense set.
The Rams will line up for the two-point conversion.
40 got! 40 got! Alert!
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that's brought in for 2, Brock. That's going to put them up 8-0.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Coming out, throwing is Baker. That's complete, Mike Evans. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
Complete to number 13.
And not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. First and 10 now from the 46. Now Mayfield. He's got Evans once again. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Baker now from the gun. That's taken in by Tucker. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's another Buccaneers.
Hey, alert!
First and 10.
Baker throwing again. Escapes the pocket. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for second down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
180!
Throwing again is Baker. That's a catch, Jalen McMillan. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Once more, it's Mayfield. And this This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
The Rams' 18-yard line.
180, regular. Hey, alert.
Mayfield now from the gun. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers get their first points of this game just before halftime. Jalen McMillan with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, I certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Buccaneers 7.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Blake Corum now to return it. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First down 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. On first down, here's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Man in motion here. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Ready. 32. Hey, 22.
Looking to throw. Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Now ahead of third down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout.
Lady, middle.
Looking to throw. Nakua here. He's got it. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
Point it right.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Regular.
They'll throw, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Real. 20. Kings. Watch out.
Back to throw it. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Offense up to the line fast. From the gun, Mayfield.
At the 47-yard line.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So no look on his first look of the game, and that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Makes it 3rd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. Never a good time to rough the passer, Brock, but 3rd down, that hurts even more. Gives him the first. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Mayfield. Evans brings in the slant. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Working quickly here.
That's good.
Tucker will score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
The Bucs will set up.
They want to run it across, and he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
Makes the score. Buccaneers 15.
So they stick with the hot hand partner, and he ends up adding 2 more on top of that touchdown.
I'd say 8 points is a pretty solid try's work for him.
Right.
And as long as he's producing, seeing the gaps, getting the pads down, getting those tough yards, feed that man the ball, he won't be denied.
They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Zebra! Set! Monday, 250!
They pick the handoff, now Stafford. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Goes to the hurry up here.
A 10-yard loss on the play.
Easy,
It's 2nd down.
10-50, Zebra!
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
32!
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
4th and forever coming up.
Like 22!
He'll throw it. He's going to push one deep down the... It connects on the deep shot. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams start the second half with some needed points. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys, watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Good. 180. That's up.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Good. 180.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Run. What's up?
Handoff now out of the gun. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. He's back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. They'll run for this, and he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort, nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
46-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Offense to the line fast.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Mayfield. Finds him on the slant. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers trail by just 1.
39-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Good. What's up?
Back-to-back carries here. Gets it to the 15. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for two.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a two-point conversion.
Corum now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
Second and 11 at the 27-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
That's good for a Rams first down. It's a gain of 25 yards. And
The right side, caught by Smith. Down the sideline, past the 25. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And he can't connect with his man, so they drive for two, but it doesn't work out. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
180. What's up?
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. They're going to pass it here. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
He'll look to throw it. Knocked away and hits the ground. Incomplete. That brings up fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Bucks getting set up to punt now on fourth down. On comes Riley Dixon. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
And 6 at the 34-yard line.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Third down, 1 yard to go. Here he is to throw. Got a man, that's Nakua. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Rams first down.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They call a timeout here. They've got the timeout, so with 5 seconds left, a kick could win this game. That one is good. And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Rams make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.